Hi guys, welcome to my new video tutorial. Today we will learn how to install Windows 10 without losing data in the safest way and how to keep your Microsoft license. So, if you previously had Windows 11 or Windows 8, then in order not to lose personal data and save the license, you need to follow a certain procedure during the installation process. First, in one of the first steps, the program will ask you to enter the product key, but here you don't need to use it. Click I don't have a product key and continue. Second, in the window where you need to select the version of Windows 10, you need to select the same version that you had before. If you had Windows Home, you need to select Windows 10 Home. If you had Windows Pro, you must select Windows 10 Pro, then you will not lose your license and Windows 10 activation will happen automatically. And finally, the third step, it will be as simple as the first two steps. To keep your personal data, you can't delete partitions and format the disk for Windows. You just need to click on the disk with the old Windows you had before, and then click Next. The Windows installer will save all your personal files, all applications, and put them in the Windows.old folder. We can read about this in the message from the installer. To know exactly which disk to choose for installing a new OS, you need to open this PC on the desktop, find disk C and remember or write down its size so that when installing Windows 10, select a disk by its size. So that you know in advance how this method works, I prepared several files and placed them on the desktop. These are folders with videos, photos, and documents, and we also see several applications here. After installing the new Windows 10, all these files will remain unchanged. Small applications will work the same as they worked in Windows 10, and only some large programs or games may need to be reinstalled in the new Windows. But this fact will become clear only after installing the new Windows 10. So, I insert the flash drive into the computer, and now I need to make sure that there are no necessary documents and files there, since at the time of creating the Windows flash drive, all data will be completely deleted. For our purposes, the USB flash drive must be at least 8 GB in size, and as we can see, my flash drive is quite suitable. This may take some time, and if you are installing Windows 10 on a laptop, plug it into a power source before starting the process. Now we move on to the next step. Open the browser and in the search we write, download Windows 10. Or open the video description and follow the link to the Windows 10 download site. The Microsoft website opens. Here we can read the rules for installing and using Windows 10. To download a small program to your computer, a tool for creating a bootable USB flash drive, we will click here. The program is loaded, and the browser can be closed. Now let's open File Explorer and open the folder, Downloads. Double-click the icon, and the program began its work. Here you must accept the terms of the license. I agree. We need to make a bootable USB drive. Next. If you uncheck the box here, in this window you can select the language for Windows 10. Next. In this window, we can choose to download the Windows ISO file to the computer. We need to create a bootable Windows 10 USB flash drive. Next. Here we see our flash drive. I click Next. Remember that the speed of the process will be determined by the speed specified in your Internet agreement. Now we will wait for the procedure to complete in order to continue our video tutorial. And so, we see right now, your flash drive is no longer in the master and everything is ready. You just need to click Finish. If you look here, open this PC in Explorer, then open the contents of the flash drive. And here we already see all the files needed to install Windows 10 on the computer. Please pay attention to all these files, which I have prepared for an example. I hope that after the successful installation of Windows 10, we will see these folders and applications safe and sound on the desktop of the new Windows 10. Now, to install Windows 10 on a computer, you need to restart it and call the boot menu. Immediately after the start of the reboot, continuously press a certain key on the keyboard to bring up the boot menu. I press the F12 key. For you it could be F8, F9, F11, F12, or some other key. There is no single standard and different computers may have different keys to call the boot menu. The boot menu opens. Find the USB drive in the boot menu. Press Enter. The menu opened. Next. Install now. Here you need to enter the product key. If Windows 11 or Windows 8 was installed on your computer before and it was already activated, then you do not need to enter the product key. The new Windows will receive a Microsoft license automatically. I click, I don't have a product key. In the window where you need to select the version of Windows 10, you need to select the same version that you had before. If you previously had Windows Home, select Windows 10 Home. If you had Windows Pro, you need to select Windows 10 Pro. The new Windows 10 will receive a Microsoft license automatically. I used to have Windows 11 Pro, and I will install Windows 10 Pro. Next. I accept the terms of the license. Next. Click here. In the window that opens, we see Drive C of my computer and several small system drives. It is possible that in addition to the C drive, your computer also has a D drive or several other drives, but in any case, you should not do anything with these drives and partitions in this window, so as not to lose personal data. You need to click on the Windows disk. Its size is equal to the size of the C drive, and click Next. The installer says that all files from the previous Windows will be moved to a folder called Windows.old, and when the installation of Windows 10 is complete, we will have access to all the files of the old Windows. I click OK, and we see how Windows 10 files are downloaded to the computer. The computer will automatically restart several times. Please do not turn off your computer. Please do not turn off your computer. And here we see that all Windows 10 files have been downloaded, and now we need to do some settings. Here you have to select your region. Yes. Now select keyboard layout. Yes. Skip. I am select for home use. Next. If you already have a Microsoft account, sign in. To create a new Microsoft account, click here. If you want to create a local account, then click here. In this window, you need to enter the name of the local account. Next. You can enter the password here, but I will do it later. Next. I turn off all privacy settings so my computer will work faster. Accept. Welcome to the new Windows 10. Left a little. Yes, I did it, and now I have a brand new Windows 10 on my computer. I click Start and Open Settings. In this window, click Accounts. And here we see that my Windows is under the control of a local account, the administrator status. To log into a Microsoft account, click here, and then follow the system recommendations. I'll open Settings. Then I'll open Update and Security. Here I will open the tab. This tab indicates that I have Windows 10 Pro, and it is activated with a Microsoft Digital License. Now we will find my personal files that were in Windows 11. For this we need to open the folder Explorer, then this PC, and in this window we need to open the C drive. Here we see a folder, Windows.old. Let's open this folder. Now let's open the folder, Users. and then open my user folder. You must remember that on the desktop in Windows 11, I created several folders with videos, photos, and documents. So, let's open the desktop. Yes, my file folders have successfully saved. I will drag the folders to the desktop and check how the video works in this folder. Yes, everything is in order. All my videos transferred to the new Windows without any problems, and all other files and other folders were completely saved. Now we will check how the applications that were previously installed in Windows 11 work. To do this, you need to return to the Windows.old folder. Here I will open the folder, Program Files. This is where installed applications are usually stored. And in this folder, I will open the folder with the program that I opened in Windows 11. To make it easier to use the program, you can move its icon to your desktop. To do this, right-click on the icon and select Send to Desktop, Create Icon. An icon of this program appears on the desktop, and I double-click on it. The program has started. It works without problems. The rest of the programs and applications that were installed in Windows 10 will also work. This means that when installing a new Windows in this way, we can keep the personal files and applications that were in the old Windows. I hope that my video can help you and that what I told was interesting for you. If you found this helpful, please share my video with anyone. Have a nice day.